This is a review for the quiz on Monday, or Friday, let's say Friday and Monday, for the chapter we've been reading on market day. Okay, I'm just going to review with you the vocabulary and some of the grammatical forms. So, market day, this is the first one. Post die is an adverb. It's an adverb, meaning the next day. Okay. Flaccus, main thing to remember about flaccus is this ending. Is nominative, and that will make it the subject. That means it will come before the verb. Et just means and. Scintilla, second subject, because of this. Remember, the endings for subjects are these. Okay, so this is this one, nominative singular. Mane. This ending is often adverbial, and this is in fact an adverb, meaning early. Surglant. Here's the morpheme. They. Surg means rise. Nam just means cause. Nundiane we had before, market day. Sunt means they. The verb itself means are. In this context, though, you'll translate it is. So here's the beginning of the sentence, nominative, because as I told you, US, A, I, and IE are the nominative endings. So olivas, as you can see, is not one of those endings. It's an accusative ending. The accusative endings are AM, UM, AS, OS, and ES, which will only come up once in this reading, or maybe twice. Okay, not often. It is and. Ficos. Okay, ficos also is one of those endings. Accusative endings equal AS, sorry, AM, UM, OS, AS. Okay, and the fic part of the stem means fig. Okay, so this is a plural ending. So we have to say figs. In is a preposition. So what we expect is that the next word will be part of the prepositional phrase. In means into. Kalathos means baskets. So in kalathos, into different baskets. If you look at just this ending by itself, you might think this is also a direct object, because it is one of the four endings I've taught you. AM, UM, AS, and OS. What happened to AM? Okay, AM, okay. But it's in a prepositional phrase, so it's not governed by the verb, it's governed by this preposition here. Ponet is a verb. Okay. T is a verb ending, a verbal morpheme we're going to call it. That's the technical term. Morpheme. Plural form of that would be this, NT. So it's singular, and pon means puts. Ratia is a singular and has this ending. So as you remember, the nominative endings are singular, A, US, plural, AEI. Okay, so that's a singular nominative ending. In, again, a preposition. So in horto. Horto, remember I taught you the word horticulture? Horticulture, which means gardening. So hort means garden. This ending means, in this case, she is not going into the garden, but she is in the garden. Okay. Sedet is a verb. That's the ending, so that's singular. And sed means sits because a sedentary lifestyle is one where you sit, or there's a lot of sitting. It's a sitting lifestyle. Mox is an adverb, just means soon. Scintilla, a. So these are the nominative endings. Nominative endings are a, us, I, or ae, then I. Okay, so this is this nominative ending, nominative singular. Horatiam, however, with an M on the end, is an accusative ending, because the accusative singular endings are am, um, as, and os. So it's this one here. Okay, that means, what that means in practical terms is the subject will be the first form we had, scintilla, and the verb we haven't come to yet, but the object will be horatiam. Okay, scintilla blanks horatiam. So now we get the verb. Vocat, the T is a verb ending. It's singular, not, that is because it's not NT, so it's a singular ending. Second thing, voc, I taught you vocation. There's a calling, so vocat means calls. Quid is a question word. Just means what. Okay. Facis, in dialogue you have a second set of endings that are called second person. That is, they refer to you. Okay, so the verb endings. Yeah, let's just let it go. The verb endings, let's just do all of them. O means I. O means I. S means you. T means he or she. Mus means we. TIS means you plural. NT means they. Okay. Horatia, once again, ends in A. The nominative endings, as you remember, why is it trying to save? Okay. A, US, AS, OS. So it's the first one, nominative singular. Inquit just means he says. The he and the says part. This and this. Oh, sorry. This little bit here in English and this. Okay, this is a nominative adjective. It's an adjective because if you look it up in the dictionary, what you'll find is paratus, then a hyphen, and a hyphen, and a um. Okay, and it will not say there'll be no gender there. It won't say masculine, feminine, or neuter. Okay? So it's an adjective. The ending a, the nominative endings again are a, us, ae, and long I. In this case, the ending a means it agrees with the subject Horatia. Okay, we'll get to that later. Esse is a verb. The verb to be in Latin is conjugated like this: sum, I am; es, you are; est, he is. Okay, so this is you are. Jam is just an adverb, means now. Ad is a preposition, so we expect the next word to join to it to the form. Form is one of those Latin words you don't have to translate. Okay. Festinamus. So mus is one of those new endings I told you about. So festino would mean I hasten. Festinas would mean you hasten. Festinat, he hastens. Festinamus, we hasten. Okay, we hasten. Scintilla, again, nominative singular. Olivas, just the same as we had before. Accusative plural. The accusative plural endings are as and os, and sometimes es. Portat, okay. Just t, an ending by itself. Just t is he, or in this case she, blanks. In this case port, like I told you that import means carries in or carry in. Export means carry out, etc. Okay. Horatia, nominative singular. Ficos, just as we had before, the accusative endings are am, um, as, and os. So this is an accusative plural ending. Okay. Ad, again a preposition, so I have to go on to the next card. Ad forum, just a repetition of the phrase we had before, to the forum. So festinant, with this ending. So the endings again for the verb are I, just s, you, singular; t by itself, he, she; mus, we; tis, it's like our school; you, plural; nt, they. So this is festinant, they. I think the only hint I gave you for festin is festina lente. The paradoxical motto of Augustus: hasten slowly. Ubi is an adverb used as a conjunction when. Ad, once again, same phrase that we had before. Adveniunt. So nt means they. As I just told you, the hint I gave you for this is advent, as if in the phrase advent of spring means the arrival of spring. So advent means arrive, nt means they arrive. Multi, okay, so the nominative endings again are a, ae, so singular. Well, let's do it this way. A, or us, singular; ae, or long I. So this is nominative plural ending. Never mind, on multi. Viri, So it goes together with multi. Many men is the same nominative plural ending. Et means and. Femini, remember the endings one more time. A for nominative singular, US for nominative singular masculine, AE for nominative plural feminine, and long I nominative plural masculine. So this is nominative plural. So we've had multi-viri, many men, and now we're going to have women to go along with them. Jam already, it's an adverb. Ad sunt. So ad sunt is the opposite of ab sunt. Okay. Ad, like this, means nearby. Ab means away. Okay. So ad sunt we translate as our present or our nearby. Per is a preposition. Per totem is the object of the preposition. So per is through, and totem like totality, whole, throughout the whole forum. So these all go together throughout the whole forum. Tabernae is nominative singular, nominative plural, so it's nominative plural. Tabernae looks like taverns, but it means market stalls. Okay. Sunt. Remember the forms of the verb to be are sum, I am, es, you are, est, he is, sumus, we are, estis, you are, sunt, they are. So tabernae, sunt. Market stalls are throughout the forum. Coloni, this ending at the end here, the masculine nominative endings are us and I. Oopsie. Coloni. This is the synonym for the other word agricola. Agricola. An agricola is a field cultivator, means literally a field cultivator, or a farmer. Okay. Clamant. NT is the plural ending, they. Clamor, remember I taught you, means shouts, shouting. So the clam part means this part all by itself. Anyway, means shout. So they shout. Et is and. Merces, we get through French merchandise, or merchant, means their wares or their merchandise. Like the other word for buying and selling, mercantilism. Suas means there. Laudant, to laud, means to praise in English. NT is plural, so they praise. Alii, often in Latin, comes in pairs or sometimes groups of three. Some, others, still others, or yet others, you could say. Uvas. Uvas has an accusative plural ending. Remember, the singular is am, the plural is as, and it means grapes. Vendunt, nt, means they. Vend means sell. Like a vendor is a seller. So the maxim caveat Vendor means let the seller beware. So alii means others. Lanam means wool. Alii, still others. Ficos we've had before. The accusative endings one more time are am, not um, as, os. So this is accusative, something that they're selling. So they vend figs. Okay, they vend wool, and they vend anything else. They vend grapes. Those are the three items they're selling. Okay. Flacus, you know by now, Scintillam, because she has this ending on the end of her name, means she's accusative singular. Et means and. Heratiam has the same accusative singular ending. So that means there'll be a subject we haven't had yet, and they'll do something. So subject blanks. Let's do it like this. Someone blanks Heratiam. And Scintillam. Okay. Ad is a preposition, so the next word has to go with it. To the locum, we have a word locale, place, so that's all locum means, a place. To the place, that is vacuum. Yeah, vacuum. Vacuous means empty. The vacuum of space is an empty space. So ad locum vacuum, to an empty place. Ducit, with just t on the end, means it's a first of all that it's a verb, second of all that it's he. So in a duke is a leader, therefore he leads. Tabernum is a stall. We had the singular of this before. So the stall is the accusative singular. And the subject, so the sentence will go like this, although we don't only know the first word. Someone will blank a stall. That is the tabernum. Okay. Erigunt tells you the second part of that. Erigunt is our word erect, put up, set up. So they, because it's NT, set up a stall to sell their stuff. And do two more. Merces could be nominative singular, but it also could be accusative plural, which in this case it is. So, and they blank, in this case exponent. X means out. Ponent means set. They set out their merces, their merchandise. Okay. All right, that's all for now.